Welcome to day 251 of our BU 365-day challenge to do one thing every day that improves us. This month, the month of September, we are focusing on the life framework area of communication. I use a 9-part life framework to organize my life and set goals and objectives and to see if I'm on track toward moving and attaining what I want or not. So yesterday, we brainstormed, I'm going to share my little brainstormed list, 10 different things that we wanted to or thought we might do to move us from where we are to where we want to go with respect to our topic, our selected area of improvement concerning communication. Now I'm working on my social media and my social media communication. That was my topic, and I storyboarded my current situation, and then I did a vision board for my desired situation, and that created this gap. And the O, the A, and the P of our SOAP framework are the steps that we use to fill in that gap. So O, options, we brainstormed options. We brainstormed 10, 3, and 1. We'll get down to the 1 today. We came up with 10 ideas yesterday. We circled 3, and then today we're going to use an analysis tool. The tool we're going to use today, I call the Head, Heart, Intuition Grid. It's just a grid tool, and we take each of our options and we list them in one column, and then we put Head, Heart, Intuition across the top, and we give them a rating, usually on a scale of 1 to 10 I use because it's easier, or I can give them a rating of how many ever options I'm looking at. I pretty much choose 3 because it's easier than doing all 10 or more. You can do as many as you want, but when it gets more complicated and more options, I usually will hop on the computer and let the computer do the work for me versus doing it by hand on myself. But I just set up my grid to do my 3 options today in my book. So across the top we've got the 3 options that I chose, and we've got Head, Heart, Intuition, and on a scale of 1 to 10 I will rate each of these options. So let's look at my options and see what they are. Number 1, review my current strategy, because my current social media communication strategy is pretty much haphazard. It's what I ad hoc created over the years as I got on different platforms and do things online, but it doesn't necessarily have the intent and the oomph behind it and the actual strategy that I want to make sure that I am implementing on each of the different platforms. And some platforms I should probably just not even be on. For example, I've already chosen I'm not on TikTok. I have very minimal presence on Instagram because I think that we only have so much time and energy, unless I choose to hire a bunch of people to help me with it, to actually pay attention to each of these mediums. And I believe that they're for social interaction, building relationships, not just for marketing and becoming an influencer or whatever people choose to do. But that's my strategy. Everybody's got a different intent and strategy between their different types of communication. So this is a grid from Horse, Let Go, and Coaching. This is probably from Mental or Emotional. I don't remember. I could look. I could very much easily look. It's probably from Mental, and that's when I created this grid, would be in March, and I had my 3 options listed, and then on a scale of 1 to 10, how did I think or feel about that with respect to my head? So the first option got 4, the third option got 5, and the second option got 6, and we just rate them. I usually make 10 be the most desirable option for me, but you can set your scale up any way that you want to. I like to keep it simple, so pretty much 0 to 10 or 1 to 10. 1 is the negative, the bad, the thing I don't want. 10 is the thing I desire and I want the most. So I do that pretty much for all the ratings that I do these days. So I've got my 3 options. 1 is, might as well share them. 1 is to review my strategy. The second one is to get a consultant or a coach to do an audit and review and then give me their advice and consultation on my social media communication. And the third is something I need to do, I know I need to do, is a rebrand. And again, if I select that to take action on, I will probably get an expert or specialist to help me with that, because my persona and presence has been pajama grandma for a long time. It's kind of all over the board, and I want to hone that in and make it a little bit more in alignment with who I really am. All right, so our action item today is to take our 3 alternatives from our brainstorming session yesterday and analyze them, and then select the one that we're going to take action on today. We don't have to do the whole thing. We don't have to implement the whole thing. If I'm going to rebrand or find a consultant, or actually any of these, I'm going to only take the first step toward implementing and taking action on that. There's no way, I guess I could hire a coach today and have that in the works already, but I'm probably not going to, because I have to figure out which alternative I want to go with, which one is intuitively the best for me, which one is according to my heart and feels right the rest for me, and which one intellectually makes the most sense for me right now. And so we're just going to do that. Share the one item you're going to take action on today. Any questions, hit me up. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow. Have a great day. Have fun with this. This is a great tool, and it helps us make decisions and take action much more quickly. All right, have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.